Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Liana's Slow English channel. Today, we are going to look at a very busy day. We will follow Alex, a second-year medical student. Medical school is famous for being extremely difficult. Students have to learn a huge amount of information in a very short time. They need to study hard, stay healthy, and look after themselves. So, how does Alex survive and keep his energy up? Let's find out. It is 5:30 in the morning. The sky outside is still dark, and the street is quiet. Alex's alarm clock goes off. He does not press the snooze button. In medical school, every minute is precious. Alex gets out of bed, drinks a large glass of water, and opens his window to feel the cool morning air. Then he goes to the bathroom to get ready. He brushes his teeth, washes his face with cold water, and combs his hair. This simple routine helps him feel fresh and fully awake. Next, he walks to the kitchen to make coffee. For Alex, coffee is not just a hot drink. It is his morning fuel. While waiting for his coffee to brew, Alex does 10 minutes of gentle stretching. Stretching helps his mind focus and prepares his body for a long day of sitting and learning. At 6 o'clock, Alex sits down at his desk. His morning routine has officially begun. Before going to school, Alex spends 2 hours studying at home. This is his quietest time of the day, so he uses it for his hardest subjects. First, Alex starts by reviewing what he learned yesterday. Reviewing means looking at his previous notes again to keep the memory fresh. He checks his handwritten summary pages to make sure he did not forget any important details. After that, he moves on to memorizing new information. Today, Alex needs to learn hundreds of medical names. He has to remember the names of human bones, muscles, and illnesses. To do this, Alex uses a special method called active recall. Active recall means testing your own brain instead of just reading notes again and again. He uses an app on his computer with flashcards. A flashcard is a small digital card with a question on the front and an answer on the back. For example, the card asks, "What is the main function of the heart?" Alex tries to answer the question in his head before clicking the card to see the answer. If he gets it right, the app shows the card less often. If he gets it wrong, the app shows the card again tomorrow. Alex completes over 200 flashcards every morning. Medical school is not about being a genius, Alex often says to his friends. It is about repetition. You must see the same information many times until your brain remembers it forever. By 7:30, Alex packs his backpack. He puts in his laptop, a water bottle, a healthy snack, and his most important tool, his stethoscope. A stethoscope is a medical instrument that doctors use to listen to a patient's heart and lungs. He puts on comfortable shoes and leaves his apartment. At 8:15, Alex arrives at the university campus. The campus is full of busy students all holding hot cups of coffee. Alex walks straight to the medical school building. His first class today is anatomy. Anatomy is the study of the structure of the human body. Today is a very special and serious day because Alex and his group are going to the Human Anatomy Laboratory. Before entering the room, the atmosphere changes completely. The hallway is silent. Everyone stops talking and laughing. In this lab, medical students learn directly from a cadaver. A cadaver is a human body donated by a person who passed away so that students can study medicine. In medical school, the donor is called the student's first patient and first teacher. Alex puts on his clean white coat, protective glasses, and gloves. He takes a deep breath. Inside the room, the temperature is kept cold, and the air smells of special chemicals used to preserve the bodies. Alex and 3 classmates stand around their assigned table. Before starting, they all stand in silence for 10 seconds to show deep respect and gratitude to the donor. Their task today is complex: to carefully locate and trace the coronary arteries, the small blood vessels that supply blood directly to the heart muscle itself. If these tiny vessels get blocked, it can cause a heart attack. Alex uses a small metal tool called a scalpel to separate the tissues delicately. His hands are quiet and precise. "Look here," Alex whispers softly to his group. "You can see how small this artery is, but it keeps the entire heart alive." Learning from a real human body is challenging, but it gives Alex a profound sense of respect. He realizes that behind every anatomical structure is a person who once lived, loved, and gave their body to help future doctors save lives. In the afternoon, Alex leaves the classroom and walks across the street to the university hospital. As a second-year student, he spends 2 afternoons a week shadowing experienced doctors. Shadowing means following a doctor around to watch how they work with real patients. Today, Alex is following Dr. Sarah, a senior doctor in the internal medicine department. Dr. Sarah takes Alex and 3 other students on clinical rounds. Clinical rounds are when doctors walk from room to room to check on their patients in the hospital. Dr. Sarah stops outside room 304. "This patient is a 60-year-old man with trouble breathing," she whispers to the students. "Alex, listen to his lungs with your stethoscope." Alex feels a bit nervous. His hands shake slightly, but he stays calm. He puts on his stethoscope, places it gently on the patient's back, and listens carefully as the patient breathes in and out. He hears a soft whistling sound. Dr. Sarah asks, "What do you hear, Alex?" "I hear a small crackling sound in the lower right lung," Alex answers carefully.
Very good observation. Dr. Sarah nods approvingly. That is a sign of fluid in the lung. Alex feels proud. For the first time today, he feels like he is helping someone. This moment reminds him why he decided to go to medical school in the first place. He wants to help people feel better. At 1:30, Alex finally gets a break for lunch. He buys a quick salad and a sandwich from the hospital cafeteria. He sits with his classmates near a sunny window. They talk about their cases, share their fears about upcoming exams, and laugh together. Having good friends is essential for managing stress in medical school. After the hospital session finishes at 4 o'clock, the day is far from over. Alex goes straight to the university library. The library is a quiet place where hundreds of students sit with their heads down. The air is filled with the sound of typing keyboards and turning pages. Alex finds a small desk in the corner, next to a lamp. He opens his computer and starts reviewing his notes from the morning. He also reads 2 long articles about new medical treatments and completes his assignments for tomorrow's class. By 6:30 in the evening, Alex feels tired. His eyes hurt from looking at screens, and his neck feels stiff. Medical school requires long hours of mental work, and it is easy to feel overwhelmed. Overwhelmed means feeling like you have too much work and cannot manage it all. When Alex feels overwhelmed, he follows a simple rule. He takes a mandatory 10-minute break. He stands up, steps outside the library, and walks around the garden. He takes deep breaths and looks at the trees. He reminds himself, I don't need to learn everything in one day. I just need to make a little progress today. This healthy mindset stops him from burning out. After his short walk, Alex returns to his desk, feels refreshed, and continues studying for 1 more hour. At 7:30 in the evening, Alex leaves the library. But his day is not over yet. Instead of heading straight home, he goes to the university gym. For Alex, exercise is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Physical movement helps him reduce stress, clear his mind, and sleep better at night. Alex changes into his workout clothes, puts on his headphones, and steps onto the treadmill. He sets the speed for a light run. While running, Alex practices a smart habit that many medical students use. He multitasks. Multitask means doing 2 things at the same time. On the screen in front of him, Alex plays a short 15-minute video lecture about heart pathology. As his feet hit the treadmill in a steady rhythm, he watches YouTube videos that explain complex medical concepts. Combining physical exercise with visual learning keeps his brain active without making him feel bored. After 30 minutes of running and a good sweat, Alex wipes his face with a towel and walks back home. He feels energized, refreshed, and clear-headed. When he arrives at his apartment around 8:30, Alex cooks a simple dinner: chicken, rice, and fresh vegetables. Cooking helps his mind completely switch off from medicine. While eating, he watches a short comedy show. He gives his brain a complete break. At 9:30, Alex prepares his clothes and packs his backpack for the next morning. He turns off his phone and reads a few pages of a novel. At 10 o'clock, Alex turns off his bedside lamp. His body is tired, but his mind is content. He knows that becoming a doctor is a long journey. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Every busy day gets him one step closer to his dream. Thank you for watching Alex's daily routine. What was your favorite part of his day? Would you ever watch study videos while running at the gym? Let us know in the comments below.